Hello, hello. Welcome to our top most used Guild War units.
That's right, we did this a few months ago, and
the meta has shifted once again.
Yeah, it's kind of stabilized in a certain way. So we thought it makes sense to make another one of these videos. It's not a Closer Charles debut, unfortunately.
Yeah, why are we on this guy? He's not part of this list.
Yeah. So Jesse and I are going to go over our top 10, my top 5, and her top 5. And we're going to omit some duplicates just so you guys can see more of our units.
And there's a very striking difference between both of our lists.
Yeah, one of you guys can catch it. Alright, let's get right into it. Okay, number 5 for me is somehow Kawerik.
Don't build this guy.
What do you mean? I use him like so much, and the thing is, I don't think my gear is that great. It's just alright. He used to be better.
A lot of people can use his gear, as I say once again.
It's his gear. But yeah, I use him for a lot of my cleave teams with Pavel, and sometimes I use him just by himself because he's fast enough to speed contest. Sometimes the slower units. And the thing is, this S2 is really high utility, right? It not only does it strip, dispel 2 buffs, it also increases skill cooldown. So it makes that unit skip a turn basically, almost. And on top of that, when you soul burn, it ignores ER.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't care how much ER you have, because you put target health on him, and there you go.
And then he doesn't need effectiveness.
With these stats here, where he's 2.8k attack and 260, he does something like 8 to 9,000.
Which is crazy.
To a squishy, which is almost enough to kill somebody. So he's still able to actually do damage and have this utility. So I recommend building him, but he is kind of like a meme.
If you have the ML version, build him instead.
Yeah, build both.
They do different things, but build him for
That's
sure.
right. Number 4, we have Pavel, who I think was in my first list a few months ago.
I think it was your number 1, right?
Maybe. So kind of lost a bit of his edge in the past few months.
Wow,
but
he went from number 1 to number 4. He's still there.
I do pair him a lot, like I said, with Kawerik. Great opener, gives attack buff, can kill somebody with these DPS stats. He's fast.
He still has like the same gear, right? You didn't take his gear away.
Yeah, he's been holding onto his gear for like half a year. No reason to. I still use him a lot in Arena, but I know we're talking about Guild Wars.
I realized Kawerik and Pavel look very similar.
Maybe the same person. Alright, number 3, we have a new face, a new, not quite husbando, almost husbando. Somehow, A.lots is my number 3 most used unit in the past 6. Or no,
I mean, you sound shocked, but
yeah. So kind of what we were saying before, probably because of Belian and this new meta of units that counter, they're slower, they're not meant to go first or speed contest. You can just pull up people now.
Yeah.
So,
your A.lots doesn't have to speed contest if they're all slow.
Yeah, it's like the fastest base speed unit is A Ravy, then you're not really gonna have to sweat at all, right? My A.lots is pretty scuffed. He's just purely made with speed, 277 plus 24 Spirit's Breath usually.
With a crit damage necklace.
I mean, again, when you're not blessed with speed gear somehow, your crit sets roll 20 speed, then you gotta use the crit sets.
Why are you?
What?
Your damage A.lots.
He's a big bruiser A.lots.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
It's not great. I've seen much faster. This is just what works for me.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I do put him on target health, but with blinds, you can't always do that. So
Blind's a terror. She's been in every battle.
seriously.
And yeah.
My number 2 unit is Straze. He, like Pavel, has been using the same gear since the last time we did this. I think I changed his gear once into this like faster version with less crit chance. That's because Rem's artifact over here is pretty nice. It's pretty common to use this artifact on him. 4k attack, 300 crit damage, kills almost everything except for maybe Proof of Valor and bigger buff nowadays, as I have experienced.
Just last Guild War actually.
Yeah. I use him really to kill tanks. He's just a tank buster. He's always has been and always will be, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I don't even bring people to push him because he's this fast. He can just get the speed buff, or sorry, speed boost from Rem's artifact and just move next. But with this current meta of Conqueror Lilius, I do pair him with a particular other person that allows me to cleanse him and have him actually go and kill somebody.
Alright, that's a good segue into number 1.
Yeah, maybe not a surprise, but number 1 is Emilila. She also hasn't really been changed since I built it for the first time. I put proof on her because I realized the artifact doesn't really matter.
This is the only female in your top 5.
I know. I don't roll any waifus and actually use them.
She's basically A.lots but heals.
Yes, that's why she's number 1 and A.lots is number 3. Because she's a female. No.
Let's be real, it's not because she's female, it's just because she brings a little bit more utility.
Yeah, she also because of her cleanse, she's much more applicable now with Conqueror Lilius, with other units that go first like Cerise and debuff you with Restrict. She can cleanse that and then push you up. So I definitely use her a lot with people like LQC, Straze, even Luna, but sometimes it's a bit dicey because Luna's so slow, or at least mine is so slow. But she's great. She doesn't have max Mola.
You probably should. You used her so many times.
I probably should max at least S too. But yeah, I have a little bit of ER on her. Usually I still get affected, so it doesn't really matter. But in this new age of Epic 7, I feel like you can't really reliably resist things anyways.
Just sort for speed. And don't use crit damage necklace on her. Use that on A.lots.
Well, yeah, that's true. She doesn't have to be this fast. Her base speed isn't that fast. She just cuts in, not really a turn 1. But yeah, really good unit. I don't regret building her, and I definitely use her a lot.
So what kind of playstyle do you usually favor in Go Wars?
I think if I had to describe it, it will be the pull people up and kill them first playstyle. I definitely don't want to let the enemy team take too many turns.
Alright, okay.
Alright, over on to Jesse's account.
So my number 5 is Violet.
Why do you have so much energy? Use your energy. Play the game. I've
been doing expeditions all day, and expeditions take forever.
Oh,
and I accidentally collected too much energy. But anyway, very standard build on Violet. 3.4k attack with some crit damage and make him as tanky as possible. I used to run him on attack percent boots, but then he never moved, so speed boots are probably where it's at.
Yeah.
And
Don't put injury on him.
Excuse you, it worked. I mean, it worked.
I guess he did succeed.
He's a standard bruiser. I like slotting him when there's a water hero on the other side, particularly Rem. He's good at dealing with Rem. And yeah, he works. I don't think I usually lose with him unless he decides not to dodge.
He wasn't on my list, but he's also very good against Lions too.
He wasn't on your list because you don't believe in turn 2.
I don't
even see him here. Oh, he's number...
Jesse's pointing to the list right now.
He's number 23.
Wow. He's only like 25 units. Well.
Yeah, Terry doesn't believe in turn 2 for good reason, because turn 2 usually turns bad sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright, my number 4 is Seline. I mean, Spirit Eye Seline. In case someone's not watching, they're like, what? Green
Not
Seline?
the green one.
She's good against A-Ravi. And that's mostly where I use her. I very rarely use her when she's not getting targeted by A-Ravi. She has an AoE revive buff on her S3, and she counters when she gets hit by A-Ravi.
Just A-Ravi? Nobody else?
But she gets hit by a crit buff. She's been failing me lately because of the 5% dual attack chance.
Oh,
so she may be benched soon.
But still up there.
But still up there for now. Next month, she won't be here because I'm really mad I lost yesterday.
Yeah, great dark bait. Pretty strong. She isn't like gonna one-shot anyone, but we've seen a lot of success with her against those A-Ravi Belian teams.
Wait, what? Was Krau on number 3 last time?
He was like Straze, Krau, Dark Corvus, Roana.
Alright. My number 3 is Krau. As you can see, nothing has changed.
He's still in the top 3, I think.
I would say he's even higher because of Romero. That's why he is still seeing the light of day. I hate Romero. I hate going against him in Gilwar's offense.
Yeah, he's pretty hard to deal with.
Pretty annoying. So I rage changed my Krau by taking Dark Corvus's gear.
Oh. Sweet dreams.
I know.
Wow, he's really tanky. Really beefy.
I dropped all my ER because Rimuru doesn't have effectiveness.
Yeah, never
Neither
won.
does Violet.
True.
Alright, my number 2.
Legitimately is Roana.
Yeah. Because
What?
of Paladia. She is so good against Paladia, guys. I stripped all her ER and her speed. I mean, I took away counter, and now she's just built on 3 health sets, and she still does her job.
Yeah.
Would it be better if she did more? Probably, but I mean, I still have a pretty high win rate, so Roana's still perfect whatever she's using.
Yeah, a lot of these extra attack, dual attacks, and in particular Balians, we found more success using Roana than any other healer.
Yeah, except for one. And that girl is...
Oh, you have another healer? What? Who do you... Do you have a team that's like Doris, Roana, and Krau? Is that who you bring into Guild Wars?
No, I think Doris and Roana are one team.
Oh,
and
Krau
Krau
is
is the second team.
Wow, these are riveting games, guys. Is this why we're not uploading as many videos? Is because all your games are Doris, Roana, X.
I know. It's so boring, guys. My Guild Wars takes so much longer. Like, one time we only had 30 minutes before maintenance to get it out, and Terrabee finished really fast, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, and I inted 3 times in a row.
Oh.
Anyway, my number 1 is Doris.
Doris?
Upgraded her, now she's all resist sets.
Wow.
Very similar to Roana.
But very good. Triple resist is a very good option. Like you hit really high, like 200 plus ER, and then you can focus on the substats.
And my guild leader taught me a tip. He said, because my Doris died to 8 baby, which is who she's taking.
Okay.
And so he said just put health percent on her ring instead of ER.
Makes sense.
I think it was this one, yeah.
The free one, yeah, makes sense.
You said I'll treat my healers good.
Well,
but yeah, with this she'll hit 20k.
Pretty
Enough to tank a Ravy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I'm kind of surprised Pilots didn't make the list.
She's number 7.
Oh, she was close.
She was almost there. But the problem is, I think she came out too late, right?
It does seem like your account is all about just taking the damage.
Just
taking it.
Hoping for turn 2.
You're hoping for turn 4 as they lap you.
Yeah, my games go to like 50 turns. Like if I get to 60 turns, it's a good day.
It's a great day. Yeah. I only had to spend 20 minutes at that one battle.
Oof.
We need some better counter units.
This is probably why I've been getting so tired on Guild War days.
It's been an hour. Just like...
Epic 7 isn't a bad time for me. Like, I lost with Dark Corvus yesterday. I think I went home and like cried. I was so sad. I lost with Dark Corvus. Because Rem defense broke him. Why did I use him against Rem?
Whoa, why did you use him?
You asked me?
But who'd you kill first? Not Rem.
No, my crowd died to Rimuru.
Oh, dang.
And she got demon buff.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a dark day for Dark Corvus.
Damn, we need him to get buffed. Make him have like undispellable immunity and like, I don't know.
Just make him...
Don't need soul burn.
He doesn't need soul burn and he doesn't get affected by injury. Why is Dark Corvus getting affected by injury? He's
Give him
not
a shield.
Hurt.
Every time he gets like, I don't know, like every other turn he gets like a 10,000 HP shield.
So yeah, I mean, as you guys can probably guess, Terrabee's the cleaver and I'm the bruiser. So if you want to be a cleaver, follow Terrabee's.
Build the Kawerik. And if you want to bruise, build a Doris. Apparently. The Doris.
No, guys, I'm telling you, you build Pilus, Doris, and Roana, and just build like a bruiser to bring along with them, and you got this. Don't forget your Krau.
Yes.
Yes.
Put your Dark Corvus gear on your Krau.
Let us know if you guys want to see this again next month. Because I like going over what I've done this month. And what I see is that I've spent a lot of time in Guild Wars. This has been dark, dark month for me.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense an hour a day in Guild.
It's probably because that's probably why my arena flags have been unused lately.
Yeah.
And my energy, because I'm always in Guild Wars.
Yeah.
Before this, when it was just Dark Corpus games, at least I didn't spend a lot of time creating a team comp.
That's true.
But now I have to.
Now you have to choose from 6 different super tanky healers and tanks. And how to survive the enemy team.
To wrap it up, we're gonna go over our least used.
Yeah.
And see like who fell out of favor for us.
Alright, I can go first. There's actually someone that I have not used in what, like 3 months? 2-3 months? In Guild Wars. Surprisingly, I have not used this person. Can you guess who it is?
Somehow... Oh, was I supposed to guess or did I use it?
No, there's a lot of units that I don't use. But someone I used to use a lot, but I just don't use anymore in anywhere except for grinding, is Arby. I don't bring him anywhere.
Oh man.
It's very strange.
He had his reign.
Yeah, I even improved him. He's like fast in that.
I can't wait for the lion to have her reign.
Oh, that reign end?
Yeah, I'm sick of fighting her.
Same here, I'm pretty sick of fighting her too. Yeah, that's right. 0 times used in the past like 2-3 months.
I know. I think we should make a showcase to get him up there because then he'll have 3 battles.
Yeah, that's true.
Injury RBs coming up.
Oh, lifesteal injury counter. I don't know. We'll see. And then another unit I use very little. I've only used 1 time in our list. Is FCC. I don't remember where I used her. Maybe
probably against the random F10A.
Maybe F10A floating around.
Yeah.
But really, I don't use her anywhere, really. I guess I have her on my defense team.
You don't use her.
Oh.
Because there's someone else out there.
I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's right, guys.
I do use
You don't
her.
have to be like us, who, when we didn't have FCC, we thought all hope was lost, and
yeah, we're missing
we
the best dark tank.
To Mystics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go pilots, guys.
FCC at home.
Yeah. FCC not at home. No.
FCC at our mansion.
No,
it's pilots.
FCC is pilots at home.
Oh, ooh. Shots fired. She's good. Pilots is good. But yeah.
It's because pilots cleanses and she has hit chance.
And then her reduction in dual attack. She also has defense buff.
Yeah.
I always forget about that. Just takes a little activation, but she has it.
And she strips. Alright, and this is no surprise to everyone, but my Dark Corvus is not as used as much as last time, and I want that to be changed, Smilegate, please.
And he's like stripped, right?
Yeah.
Krau's wearing all of his gear.
Well, I mean, he's wearing Krau's old gear, but...
Oh, okay. So it's like okay gear.
Yeah. Dark Corvus needs to come back. I miss him. I love him. I use my 40 coins. Alright, guys.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, let us know if you guys want to see more of this. Maybe we'll do it on a monthly basis or just sometime more frequent than like every 6 months.
I feel like mine will be exactly the same. Krau.
I know, this is gonna be the top 3 like moving around. Krau, Doris, Roana, Doris, Krau.
It's a lion falls out of favor.
And their Corvus will fly to the top every
right.
game.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.